Yo, what's up guys? Got another X and Y Wi-Fi battle, and I know you guys see that big threat on my team. It is the Zangoose. This team is actually built around the Zangoose and having it pretty much sweep the opponent's team. And my opponent is using a Sun team, which I think is pretty outdated in this gen because, you know, weather has been nerfed pretty significantly. And right here I'm gonna lead off with my Galvantula. Like I said, this team is built around supporting the Zangoose, and I'm gonna set up my sticky whips because even though Zangoose is not a slow Pokemon by any means, it's not exactly fast enough to outspeed the main threats in OU. So it's gonna need a little sticky web support. So I set up the sticky webs, and he's just gonna go for a fire blast, bringing me down to my focus sash. And right here I'm just gonna go for the volt switch, see if he wants to switch out or stay in, and he decides to go out into his Amoonguss, which is perfect for me because I see this as an opportunity to set up my rocks in sync, as he has a Sun team which has a lot of fire Pokemon. Rocks will be very beneficial, especially to help me combat that Charizard, which I assume is Charizard Y just because it's Sun team. Or it could be X is pretty viable in Sun team too, but I just assume it's Charizard Y. And right here he makes a pretty good play, switches in his Charizard in before rocks. And like I said, I'm just gonna get up those stealth rocks, and I'm gonna leave Mamoswine in here to die. Pretty much that's all I need him to do this match, and he's gonna make it evolve into Charizard Y and just kill me off with a fire blast. And I don't have too many things that can counter this per se, but I do have things that can keep this Mega Charizard in check. And I just go for the Ice Shard here to get off a good bit of damage. I say about 35% or something like that, and that damage is gonna be very useful maybe down the line. Now I'm gonna send in my Galvantula, and I'm not sure if Galvantula is outspeeding Charizard Y, but I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure on the speed tier between those two. Anyway, so he sends in, but I guess he must have since he switched out, and he sends in his Amoonguss, which is pretty good to combat my Galvantula, but I'm able to volt switch out again, and this Galvantula is actually going to be kind of useful in this match, seeing as he doesn't get stealth rocks up. And I'm going to send in my Zangoose here, the threat, and this Zangoose is pretty much going to be able to, nothing on his team can switch into this Zangoose pretty much, because everything gets 2-hit KO by the facade, the toxic boost facade, which is stab and all this stuff. The only thing that can actually take more than one is his Torkoal. Right here, just gonna send in his Mega Charizard Y as death fodder pretty much, and you know, after rocks damage, definitely gonna be able to take it out, even though I could have taken it out from 100% health. Now he decides to send in his Torkoal, which, like I said, is the only thing on his team that can take more than one facade. But the key is he did switch into stealth rock damage, and if I can switch in one more time, the facade will be able to knock him out. And right here I'm gonna predict a rapid spin and send in my Gengar on his Torkoal, which is the right prediction. And I'm gonna go for a sludge bomb here in case he wants to switch into something, maybe that Salzburg predicting a Shadow Ball, because I think he is immune. Is he part normal? I think so. And I do get off, but just stay in, I do get off a decent amount of damage to where a facade from my Zangoose will definitely be more than enough to knock out this Torkoal. And the only thing I'm afraid of now is the Salzburg if the sun is up, because he will outspeed thanks to, what is it called, chlorophyll. He will be able to outspeed my Zangoose even with sticker webs up thanks to chlorophyll, and potentially if the Domanitan is Scarf, he could outspeed me as well. But like I said, here I'm gonna send in my Zangoose, gonna easily be able to take out this Torkoal. And now, since the sun is still up, he's going to send in his Salzburg, I believe, because it can actually outspeed even after the sticky webs. But I know this, so I'm going to switch out into my Rotom pretty much as death fodder here, because I don't need that either, especially seeing as it's the Sun team. No, I send in my Galvantula as death fodder. Okay, yeah, so I send in my Galvantula as death fodder because I know that the Sun is going to end this turn, and Zangoose will be able to get in another free kill. So Galvantula gonna go down to the Horn Leech, and like I said, Galvantula was pretty useful as death fodder, and you got me good at switching initiative in this battle. And I'm gonna send in this Zangoose to pretty much get another free kill. And right here he decides to send in his Among Us. And if I was him, I probably would have switched into Ninetales, but you're gonna see why I said that for the move that he does after this. But he sends in Among Us, I guess, maybe thinking he could take this facade, take one of them, get off some damage, but he stands no chance in living that facade after stealth box damage, I'm pretty sure. Especially if he's not fully physically defensive. But anyways, able to here's what I said I would probably would have sent in my Ninetales before the Among Us. And that's because Ninetales is gonna die either way. If he would have switched in there, he would have got up his son, and he wouldn't have to had sacked his Among Us for pretty much no reason. He could have just sacked his Ninetales instead of sacking his Among Us and his Ninetales. But I'm not arguing. I'm able to take out this Ninetales with a facade. And like I said, he knows that the only thing on this team that can outspeed me is the Sauce Bug, so he's actually going to send that in. But I'm not gonna let my win condition die. Well, it's not necessarily my win condition, because I do still have the Scizor, and he can pretty much do work to this team as well. But I do want to try to get as many kills as I can with Zangoose. Here is probably the only, questionable play I made in this battle. I switched in my Rotom, but like I said, it was pretty useless. When I probably could just switched in Scizor, because Scizor can pretty much take any hit from Sauce Bug. Unless, I don't know why I thought he could learn like a Sauce Bug could learn a fire move or something like that, I guess. Anyway, my Rotom goes down, and I'm gonna send in my Scizor here. I'm gonna Mega Evolve into this Mega Scizor, and I'm gonna hit it with a Bullet Punch, which is very key because the Bullet Punch will bring him down to a point where the Quick Attack, I believe, will be able to take out the Sauce Bug, because my Zangoose is carrying the Quick Attack, and that pretty much wrapped up the game for me, unless his Darmanitan was Scarf. Well, right here he's gonna make a I want to say it's a bad play, especially if it was Scarf. This is a bad play, switching in the Darmanitan, so I'm gonna say it probably was not Scarf, probably was Bandit. And I'm just gonna go for the Bullet Punch to get off some damage and bring him to the point where I know Quick Attack will be able to take out the Darmanitan as well, and that will pretty much seal the game for me. And I actually go for like the Swords Dance because I wanted my Scizor to die so I could send in Zangoose to sweep the to take out his last two Pokemon, because I probably could have took him out with another Bullet Punch there, but I went for the Swords Dance, like I said, so my Zangoose could clean up the show. And he's able to easily take out that Darmanitan with a Quick Attack, and the Sauce Bug, especially after the Stealth Rock damage, will go down to Quick Attack as well. And I actually have a few more games left over with this team. This team hasn't lost yet, so I'm kind of liking it, but it is a little gimmicky, I guess. But Zangoose is a pretty cool Pokemon, and like I said, when they're able to take this out, and it was a very good game. It was 1-0. But I was in no danger at any point in the match, and enjoyed this battle, and hopefully I can get up some more battles with this team, and hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys have a great day.